everyone, and welcome back to Crazy Gamers Models. How we doing today? Today we're going to look at the JagdPanther G1 German tank destroyer. It is from Takom. It is kit number 2106. If you've been following my channel, I'm doing a build of a trumpeter Jagd Tiger. 1/16th scale, this is 1/35th scale, and this is what is to be the giveaway at the end of that build to those who participate, like, share, post comments, and participate in engaging with the build. All your posts and shares and stuff, everyone gives you an entry, and then I'll draw at the end of the build, and whoever gets drawn gets this kit, the JagdPanther G1 German tank destroyer. This has a full interior. It's a static plastic model. The tracks are assembled with the aid of using a jig. It's link and length style track. Hatches can be built open or closed position, PE included, and there are 4 different types of markings. I'm going to move the box. Well, first I'm going to open the box here. Well, this was kindly provided to me by the hobby store to give away. So let's see if I can show you. This is 2 of the marking options. The full interior with the nice engine. And then we have the sprue map of what all the sprues look like. Looks like this is 2 track aids. I'm not sure what that is for. We will find out. Well, let's take a look here. Let's take a look how we want to do this. I want to look at all the individual sprues. So I will move this out of the way. As you can see, that box was loaded with sprues. And here we have oh, these are resealable bags. Zoom in a little bit so you can see this detail here. Alright, so this is the rear. No, this is the front. There's your gunner's port, your mantlet, different pieces. This is going to be the very front upper armor plate, lower armor plate on the hull, right there. Looks like a hatch of some sort. Some floor decking for the inside. Different knobs and bobs, as they would say. There's your little radio right there. Nice little radio. Try to get some PE for that. I'm not going to put them back in the bags. Here is your outer sides. This is the inside of the outside, and that is the outside of the sun. Some more different mantlet options. This appears to be the rear panel. Looks like your top hatch, or your top deck. And then you have a bulkhead here. There's some canisters for the rear. Things like so. Some little pieces. What surprised me as soon as I opened this kit was, normally with Takom kits, all the wheels are on the top. It wasn't the case in this one. Now, just to let you know, whoever wins this kit, you're not getting this one. I have another one. This is mine, and I'm just opening mine. I'm not opening yours. Well, it's a single piece slide molded barrel. That's nice for you guys who don't like seams. That's fantastic. Well, look at the cast texture on that mantlet right there. That is gorgeous. I'm not seeing any flash or, occasional parting seam, like on that spring mechanism there. That's easily remedied. Little driver's seat right there. Check out the other side. But that barrel is nice. It is straight. That is a nice looking barrel. I'm not sure what that is right there. Not sure what that is. Maybe it's the gun sight or something. Alright. You know me, I rebag all my kits, so might be the project right after this video to rebag it. I don't like those noisy bags. This is Q3. So just various conduits. I really like those conduits. That's a nice detail. That's normally stuff that's molded on that I would scrape off and replace with leaded wire. Your exhaust system. I believe these are your gas tanks for inside the bulkheads. Your exhaust covers. There's that floor piece that is replaced on the other sprue. Probably won't be using that one. This is an odd sprue. Normally it has your two fans on it and your two grill covers, but I guess these are your other two grill covers. This looks like pieces of a machine gun. I'm not seeing a machine gun barrel. I'm not seeing a machine gun barrel on here. Let's just go out a little bit. Here comes the fantastic road wheels and torsion bars. If you guys are following my Panther build and my Bird Panther build, you'll know all about these sprues. These are sprues D, E, and V. B is your road wheels. All your road wheels are not bad looking. Remember, they have the interleaved wheels on these. Basically, that's that. There's two of those sprues. And then you have two of these DE sprues. Piece just came off. Pause for a second. Okay, I found it. It was the rear suspension arm for the rear idler wheel of the tank. It was this piece right here. It flew right off when I put the sprue down. Well, you have to be careful, they're loose like that. But here's all half of your torsion bars, your suspension arms, your gears, drive gears, some more suspension arms. So there's two of these sprues, and you do need both of those arms so they do not want to get lost. I will sit that in this cup right here. And then we have, this bag is not resealable. And we have two sets of track guides that are different, I'm told. check out the numbers here. Yeah, one's a 2106 and one's a 297. The 297 is the standard Takom Panther. Yeah, I think it's a regular Panther kit. So we'll see what they do in the instructions. Here is your top haul. Nice weld detail. I would scrape that out and add better, which I'm going to start showing on my channel soon. 2 injector pins have to be sanded to make a tight fit, and a piece of armor comes in here, so you won't have to worry about seeing anything like that. So that looks good. It all looks good in here. A little blemish right there, but other than that, it looks good. Now, just for a size comparison, that's a 1/32 Panther. I can't grab the JagdPanther one at the moment. It's out of reach. But that's that one. Let's continue on here with our L and M. This is our transmission and our bits and boobs for the engine and transmission. It's the M sprue. Here's the L sprue. I have a Panther video coming out where it shows me building the transmission. So, this is your transmission and your cooling fans. And this is for the ducting that goes underneath the hull to duct away the hot gas from the transmission and the brakes to the back rear exhaust system. This is a cover for a suspension arm that is in this one could be the driver, or this one could be the radio operators. Funny enough is that part's missing in the JagdPanther to make one. And this is just a bunch of little parts. Your M sprue is the standard M sprue. You'll see this in all Panther builds, I believe. It's definitely been in anything Panther-y I've built. Okay, here we go. Here's some unique stuff to this kit. Now this is not standard to any Panther kit. This is standard to the JagdPanther, I would assume. Oh, yeah, this is a standard to kit 2018 and 2106. This is some of your tools, your tool racks, your spare track link holders. I believe this is for your gun cleaner, crowbar, axe, wood block for the jack. I don't see the jack pieces on here. I'm not even sure what they are, but they're tiny. We want to know if I can, I'll remake those in wire. And then we have some more drive sprockets. So these must be changed on you're not using the ones on the D sprue. And you notice that they put these on the teeth. And that's fantastic. Well, I say that. They're on the face of the teeth. But it's better than ducking them in the middle there, I guess. Get to the end here, guys. We'll go through the book. I do these because people seem to like them. I don't feel any other way. If you guys want to see the sprues, I'll keep doing these reviews as I get kits. So you guys let me know in the comments if you like seeing these sprues. Here's some side skirting, or inner side skirting. Not sure inner armor thickness. Some rails. Fenders. I believe I have some fenders for this that are photo etch. Some little hoses and pipes. Some super teeny tiny hooks. I don't know why they're so small. I don't have any idea what these systems are. That might be your hangers for your side skirts. And then we have, what do we have here? We have the lower hull and some bulkheads. And another roof piece. So we have lower hull. This could be inner. Yeah, this is your top of the bottom of the hull and the sides. So another top deck. So far I've seen 2 top decks. This is your engine deck. Nice radio right there. That's a 3 radio. I don't know what the 1 radio was for earlier. We will see. It's probably an option. And as you can see, it's a multi-part hull. And this is your R3. And then this looks like some kind of floor of some sort. It's different pieces. These look like handles for a tool, but I don't think they are. I think they're fold up. No, I don't know what they are. That's weird. They look like the bottom handle of bolt cutters. There is one of your machine guns. That's weird. I don't think I've seen the barrel that goes on that larger machine gun in the front. This looks like your rear anti-aircraft gun. I don't think that's right. I didn't think the JagdPanthers got those. There you go. We still have a couple sprues left. There's another machine gun in here. This is your F2, J2, and your E2. This is basically tools without the hangers. So, and your jack, your multi-part jack. So if you do like photo etch hangers, then you can use those with these, which I do on occasion. I use the Dragon ones if I can get them. They are the hardest things in the world to get to in the United States, apparently, because I can't seem to get them. If you guys know a source to get 1/35th scale tool clamps, photo etch ones, you guys leave it in the comments below, because I can't seem to find them. Hate ordering overseas because it takes too long. Sometimes my package just gets sieged at customs for some weird reason. I got a photo etch bender from Britain. It took 4 months to get here, and it was damaged beyond recognition. I don't know how they bent the aluminum base, but they managed to bend the aluminum base, and then it still took me another month to get my money back because I had to send it back. But surprisingly, it got back to them in like 3 weeks. So, but 4 months to get to me. The tracking information showed it stayed in customs for like 2 to 3 months, and it was definitely opened, and there was plastic pieces that are for lifting the photo etch. They were broken. It was a disaster. I don't even know. It wasn't even an expensive item. It was just like, I don't even know how it could have been bent, but it was. Here's your ammunition. This is your S3 sprue. I don't know if this is the same sprue that's in the Panther. They look roughly the same. Nice looking ammunition. I don't think this carries as much ammunition as a standard Panther, though. So, these look like drum magazines, maybe? Or canisters for something? I'm not sure. detail molded onto the side of that. Slide molded little hatch. These are those hydraulic knobs. They have covers to cover up the piping. So that will be something I won't have to add later. Going back to this ammunition, are they all the same? Yeah, they're all the same. They're supposed to carry 3 different types of ammunition, I believe. I was wondering if they gave you 3 different types of ammunition. This is your engine sprue. Your engine sprue. Now, I'm not going to do a kit review or sprue review of everything if you don't want it, but I searched and searched for this kit on YouTube, and I couldn't find any English versions that show you all the sprues and talk about the kit, so I figured I would make the video for it. If it gets out there and people see it, I don't know, but it's a popular kit. This kit is available on Amazon, but as I said, one of these will be given away at the end of the JagdPanther build, which yesterday I was able to get my Mr. Surfacer Black paint, Mr. Surfacer 1500, and I have painted the engine. So update for that soon. And I have the nuts and the scale nuts and bolts for the transmission cover, so we are going to be moving on to hull work. So I have the 2 guide horns. These have a unique system. There's 2 F sprues and 2 C sprues. That the tracks are length and link. So, and then you have to cut these guide horns off while they're still on these fret things and glue them on and then cut them off. I have 3 videos talking about this for my JagdPanther. There will be additional videos when I do this for my Panther. And if I build this kit, there will be a video on that because they are tricky, and there are some certain tricks I picked up that make it easier. Also, if you follow my JagdPanther, it is currently in stasis, because of I'm using it for weathering test. That's going to be coming out soon for some tests. So we have 2 tow cables. Then we have ammunition decals and a bunch of little stencil-y things. This kit was these were printed in 2018, so this is the 2018 kit. And then we have our piece of photo etch. Nothing too exciting there. And our German markings. Looks like 3 different markings there. So let us take a look at the book now. It was on a chassis, Panzer V chassis. It was powered by an 8.8 centimeter as the King Tiger and the Tiger II. It had a single 7.92 MG34 machine gun at the front. 2 main variants can be distinguished: either the earlier 1944 model G1 with a small internally bolted main gun mantlet on a modified Panther A engine deck, and the later 1945 G2 model with a larger externally bolted mantlet for the modified Panther G engine deck. Through late G1s also had a larger mantlet. Earlier JagdPanthers had 2 vision openings for the driver, whereas late versions only had 1. A total of 415 JagdPanthers were produced by 3 manufacturers: MIAG, MNH, and MBA. I'm not going to butcher those German names because that would be wrong. So you got your sprue callouts here, little pointy sticks. So in typical, what seems to be typical in Panther builds, from these is you start with gluing some stuff in the lower hull, and then you build your transmission. I recommend you build it and then dry fit it immediately while the glue is still moldable, because there are play in the parts. And I would recommend not gluing it in until it is painted. You have some side armor going on here. If you get some photo etch Zimmerit for this, because the early model could possibly have Zimmerit. I might do a Zimmerit coating on this. Because early 44, they stopped at late 44. So, early 44. January 44 one would have Zimmerit, I would believe. I'll look into that. Then you're assembling the lower hull with some pedals and levers, torsion bars going in. That's fun. Enjoy that. And then you have the road wheels. This is using the track template here to line up the sway arms, the suspension arms, and then I would hold off on putting the wheels on until the end. Trust me on that, I've learned. Then we have some ammo being built, stowage boxes, the gauges for the driver. And then we have these floor panels going in, floor panels. Oh, this is optional. You can have the optional floor panel in the radio operator's area that has ammo on it, or you can have what appears to be a smaller ammo box. I'm not quite sure how that's showing that. Yeah, it does. It shows the ammo in the radio operator's compartment. So it has you build in a seat, putting the seat floor in for the driver, rear bulkhead. I'm sorry guys, this may not have all been in shot. Let me back out. Okay, so we have, more flooring going in, and we have what appears to be a machine gun and some form of pistol. Just going in on the side of the side there, I guess. I don't see it in the... I don't see where that gun's actually going. On later pictures, I don't see it. It's like it's going behind the driver's seat. Oh, you can't see it yet. Here we go. Oh, it's going right on top of these bars. Just in there for stowage, I guess, for anyone who needs it. And we have the tracks. You have two different options for building the tracks. You have using jig Z5 and Z6 or jig Z1 and Z2. You have to look to see what variant you want to make and to see what is different. Showing you the two different tracks. Here's what the two different tracks look like, I would assume. This is just each side. It doesn't show you what they look like. And then you have building the engine, which the engine is very detailed and very nice. I enjoy building these engines and weathering them, even if you can't see them. Check my JagdPanther build. Engine going in, and then you have your ammunition racks here. More ammunition going on the side, top side of the hull. Skirts that go over the wheel wells, or the tracks is what I'm thinking of. The rear panel. This would be cool to put custom Zimmerit on if it would have it. itching to try to do that. So photo etch. And we have the gun going together. Is there a spot where you can glue it that makes it movable? I don't see it there anywhere. And then we have these last 2 pages are extremely glossy. Wow. Well, these last few pages jumped up in gloss, didn't they? And then we have your mid to late. They're all this is where they were stationed. It doesn't say what factory they came out of. So, and then here's your interior paint guide. It's only got 1 type of ammunition. And that is the JagdPanther. This is a kit that'll be given away at the end of the Jag Tiger build. Listen, guys, all you have to do is like, subscribe, share the videos. If you like them, share them. If you don't share them. If you don't like the videos, hit the thumbs down button and tell me why in the comments. If you want to see more of these review types, I still have other kits I can review. If you like these, if you like seeing the Spruce, you like seeing the books, let me know. Also, if you are so kind, I have set up a Patreon page. The link will be in the description below, but it is patreon.com/crazygamer models. But that'll do it for this video. Check out my other builds on this channel for Crazy Gamers models. I am the Crazy Gamer. You have a great day.